Doubles the quarter-finals. It could so easily have been Denmark versus Indonesia in this semi-final. Both of these two pairs were match point down 2019 in the third, saved match point, and both saw through their quarter-finals. Incredible stuff last night.
张楠Vs柴飚.
Well, let's get ready for the toss of the coin.
Please, red or black? Black. Black. Side. Serve. Serve. Receive. Jangan receive. This side. This side.
Well, we'll take a look at our two Chinese men's doubles semi-finalists. First up, Zhai Biao, the 26-year-old from Hunan in China. Currently ranked number 6 in the world. They have been up at number 2. That was November last year. He and his partner, Hong Wei, 27 years of age. Also Fujian. And what a week of badminton has been. They've put in as much court time as many others. Every match over an hour. That quarter-final, yesterday against the 3 seeds, Gideon and Sukamuljo. A fantastic result, coming from match point down to regain 22-20. Their opponents today, Liu Qiang, 25 years of age, from Fujian, currently ranked number 8. But perhaps the man with the most experience and history, Zhang Nan, 27 years of age, from Beijing. Highest ranking number 2. Surprisingly, I thought he would have seen number 1 spot at some point with a former partner, Fu Haifeng. They also a thrilling game last night that finished, must have been past midnight, 22-20 in the third. 71 minutes over the Danes Bo and Mogensen. Head-to-head, just 1-0 in favour of Zhai Biao and Hong Wei. The Swiss Open earlier this year, that went to 3, 21-15. Our umpire, Jitirut Thanuak Karapat from Thailand. Our service judge, Mr. Fina Dalton.
Ready?
From
柴飚.
India.
Hong Wei. Quickly.
Well, umpire any moment's going to get this men's doubles semi-final underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Liu Chen and Zhang Nan, China. And on my left,
Well, you'll notice
and Hong Wei, China.
the empty seats at the back of each court. Of course, China versus China, no coaching staff.
Zhai Biao to serve to Zhang Nan. Love all, play.
At least that will mean for Hong Wei, he'll have an easier time on the ears. He was being moaned and complained at all the way through yesterday's quarter-final.
One love.
Yeah, but I think it's an interesting aspect about this match that there are no coaches, because and of course there aren't when it's China versus China. But yesterday, I think the tactics from the Chinese coaches, actually in both matches, but primarily in the match between Chai Biao and Hong Wei and the Indonesians, Gideon and Sukamuljo, was extraordinary. And they played in a different way that I have ever seen them play before. So the fact that there is no coaching today could be a problem for them. And with an experienced player like Nanjiang on the court, then that might prove to be decisive.
Well, they've played with and against each other in various forms, these four guys. You can see there's some unorthodox mixed doubles, everybody going cross-court. Good finish by Chai Biao. And to add a very different dimension on this match, something I noticed when looking through the player histories last night, Liu Cheng here played against Zhang Nan in last World Championship mixed doubles final. And what I found even more strange was that Zhang Nan has played 2 World Championship men's doubles with Chai Biao. So these guys really know each other's games so well. Lars, what do you think the pair we're looking at here, Chai Biao and Hong Wei? They had to play different tactics than they're used to in yesterday's quarter-final against Gideon and Sukamuljo of Indonesia. They had to defend so much. That was the tactic, get it high, get it to the back. What can you expect from them in this particular match?
We can expect, I reckon, the normal style, which is trying to get on the attack and a lot of hard drives from the midcourt, because playing defensively is not their style and is not what they're best at, and that won't take them through today, in my opinion. So I'm pretty sure that we will see more of this stuff, and then of course, if they're too low, then they will lift, but they will try to get on the attack and control the game, as we saw in this rally.
Attacking from Zhang Nan and Liu Cheng. Good rotation here, and in the end, the lift out wide. Great serve from Zhang Nan, forcing the error from Hong Wei.
7.
Good return from Chaibiao, and Liu Cheng just not able to connect properly with the backhand drive. Brilliant anticipation from Zhang Nan.
Service over, 8-5.
Yeah, and oftentimes when the players know each other as well as is the case here, they practice together virtually every day. Then we don't see the best badminton or the most enjoyable badminton. But what is so interesting is to see how they make use of this knowledge they have about each other. But of course they know a lot about each other's strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, absolutely. We were talking last night about Chaibiao and Hong Wei and their performance in the Olympic Games in Rio last summer. So close to that final. Losing in the third game in the semi-final and then going out in the bronze medal playoff. But they were so close to a gold or silver.
Yeah, and then on the other hand, we can talk about Nanjiang, who was so close to going out, having match points against him, as I recall it, both in the semi-finals and the final, and ending up winning the gold together with Fe Haifeng. But as we also saw last night, that's how small the differences are in badminton.
Yeah, absolutely. That final, I remember it well, against Go and Tan of Malaysia. A pair we expected more from in this tournament, but that Olympic final result 23-21 to Zhang Nan and Fe Haifeng in the third game. Take us to the mid-game interval in just 8 minutes here in the first men's doubles semi-final with a score of 11-6.
Play. Whoa! 12-6.
And it seems like Zhang Nan and Liu Cheng had the best mid-game interval. They've really been focused on winning the service situation after the interval here.
14-6. Service over,
Oh, great speed of movement from Chai Biao. Known more for the forecourt and midcourt, but he was around the head so quickly to lever that smash.
Yeah, and despite the fact that he's actually caught a little bit off guard because he was going for the front court.
Ten, 14.
Yeah, Chai Biao anticipating the backhand drive from Liu Cheng, stepping forward.
Yeah, and it seems like especially Liu Cheng has lost a little bit the very good focus they had coming out from the mid-game interval. He thought maybe this first game was already decided, but a good comeback by Hong Wei and Biao Chai.
Yeah, Liu Cheng went for all-out power with that smash down the middle, and such a good drive from Chai Biao. Cheng wasn't able to recover to maintain the pressure. Sometimes placement and control over power will work for you. This time Hong Wei just going for all-out smash.
Yeah, very powerful jumps 2 times here. First time he cuts off the flat lift from Jiang Nan.
Well, a great comeback for Chai Biao and Hong Wei. Well placed, Jiang Nan.
13.
And we can see here that Jiang Nan is, if not acting as a coach for his partner, then at least as a captain for the team.
Yeah, putting all that experience to good use. Such a common name in men's doubles, mixed doubles, finals, international or major events.
16-13.
Hong Wei and Chai Biao going for the same shot.
17-13.
Leaving a huge gap at the front of the court.
Yeah, it almost ends up in a tackle. What's this? Oh. Dangerous situation. Luckily they seem okay, both of them. Here we see at least one of the Chinese coaches, men's doubles coaches, Zhang Guoliang.
Better mid-court driving from Hong Wei. Well placed into Jiang Nan's body. See how quickly Chai Biao was into net and then back out in rotation. Brilliant play from Chai Biao and Hong Wei.
Yeah, and once again Liu Cheng becomes maybe a little bit too eager to use his very powerful smash, but these players, they're used to it. So it's not a huge problem for them to return it with quality, and then they end up after the turnaround on the defense and being out of balance.
Play. Service over, 18-15.
And even though Jiang Nan's smash is not nearly as hard as Liu Cheng's, then it's better placed and slightly sliced, and that sets up his partner at the net for a kill.
Well, there's that fast mid-court driving rally that you expected to see.
Yeah, and once again, Jiang Nan makes the difference here by moving forward, taking the initiative in these fast drive exchanges.
Yeah, great to watch. It was like little shuffle every shot, just gaining 6 inches every time, and then you could take it that much earlier. Ah, good rally. Great technique on the defense. Well, it's like a training rally. Great cross smash from Chaibao. Causes problems for Liu Cheng. The weaker return put away from Hong Wei.
And maybe the coaches are happy if they have started a training session.
Longest rally of the match so far, 52 shots. Looking very laboured from Liu Cheng.
Yeah, but he's definitely not as confident in the front court as he is in the back.
Done. Last caution. Keep delay.
Well, so early in the forecourt, Jiang Nan.
20, game point 17.
Well, a confident finish from Jiang Nan and Liu Cheng.
21-17.
They're ahead after the first over their teammates in 20 minutes, 21-17.
出手，你也不好出手。这种球，然后我抽一拍对角线打中间，你老是抢我，对不对？
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Second game, level, play.
So a change of ends. Zhang Nan, Liu Cheng in the darker colours at the top of our screens.
Service over, 1 love.
Smash from Zhang Nan right across the body of Hong Wei.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see now if Chaipyao and Hong Wei they manage to create some more lifts, so they can play the more attacking style that they prefer.
What a drop shot. Variation from Hong Wei. Just crept over the net. Perfect shot. And those couple of rallies will give Hong Wei a lot of confidence. First in the rear court and then at the net. Yeah, well played. Chaipyao and Hong Wei off to a much better start in this second game. There's that big power from Liu Cheng. Haven't seen much of that from him. Chai and Wei simply not allowing him to do that for most of this game. Liu Cheng, broken racket, driving right into his partner's body.
Yeah, and it almost looks like he used the racket as an excuse for hitting his partner.
I think the racket was broken before he hit that shot, but
service over. 6-2.
Well, that's 3 rackets today we've seen broken in semi-finals. 2 from Christina Pedersen in the women's doubles. Yeah, very accurate attacking from Zhang and Cheng. Zhang Nan's final smash onto that hip of Hong Wei.
But very good cross-court movement from Liu Cheng in the rear court.
Well, there's a challenge. Zhang Nan leaves one to fall wide of the court.
No, they claim that that there was a touch on the shuttle.
Ah, yes.
The umpire disagrees.
Zhang Nan holding the attack well for his partner Liu Cheng to use the power. In the end, it's the net cord that helps.
Yeah, and that's just another way of making the variation, isn't it? But it's still, in my opinion at least, that Liu Cheng's attack would be much more difficult to defend against if he mixed up the shots a little bit more instead of going for power all the time. Because Chai Biao and Hong Wei, they're used to a lot of power from the Chinese training center, so he needs to mix his shots up a little bit from the rear court if he wants to catch them by surprise.
Well, the score all square at 6-4 in the second.
Service over. 7-6.
And again, went for power, but it was the accuracy onto that same right hip of Hong Wei cross court. Well, outside the right hip, even difficult to defend on the forehand side. Big smash again from Liu Cheng. Lacking any kind of accuracy this time.
And not a bad idea at all to go for the straight smash in between the tram lines, but the problem for Liu Cheng was that it was on the other side. It was not between the trams, so it ended up wide.
Good backhand defense, Liu Cheng. Zhang Nan looking to creep forward every time, every shot, trying to gain that initiative.
Yeah, and I think Hong Wei forgets the sideways drift here. He thinks it's out, but then the drift keeps it inside. And he's not pleased with himself. Because of course he knows it, but it's the game is so fast that sometimes you forget.
Yeah, sometimes
focus on other things.
Yeah, instinct takes over. Sometimes you see the shuttle leave the racket and you almost know where it's going to go without looking at it.
Service over. 9-8.
Beautiful variation of return here.
Big smash again, Liu Cheng.
Service over. 9-all.
Straight through Hong Wei and Chai Biao's defense. Another smash over 400 kilometers per hour. Oh, nice and calm from Zhang Nan. It's Hong Wei with the luck of the net cord.
Service over. 10-9. Service over. 10-all. Debut.
Well, Liu Cheng and Zhang Nan were quite a few points ahead at this stage in the opening game. Better this time for Hong Wei and Chai Biao. They lead at the second mid-game interval, 11-10.
Hong Wei and Chai Biao are quickly back on court, and that could be a sign that they're much happier with the way this game has evolved than what they were in the first game.
Play.
Yeah, it amazes me, Lars, with so much quality and history of performance on court, these four men. None of them have yet won the World Championship gold in men's doubles. Zhang Nan, of course, 3 times, I think 3 times in mixed doubles with Zhao Yunlei.
Yeah, that's true, and but we still have to remember he won the Olympic gold with Haifeng in Rio.
Another great rally for Liu Cheng, Zhang Nan.
Yeah, and Now we see the change in the attack from Liu Cheng. It could be one of the things they've talked about in the mid-game interval, as a soft and steep attack instead of full power, and that takes the defense by surprise.
Service over. 13-12.
But Hong Wei and Chai Biao has had a lot of success with these push returns towards Liu Cheng's backhand.
From Zhang Nan and Liu Cheng.
13-4.
And Liu Cheng certainly didn't take the speed out of any of these smashes. That's full power all the way, even though he's out of balance in the last two. But impressive that he can generate so much power without being on balance.
Yeah, he was moving backwards. I'm surprised that was the smash that won the rally for them.
But he is very, very explosive. Also, if he gets surprised on a flick serve, he every time he reaches it. So
14-13.
I wonder whether any of these men out here or anybody else in the modern men's doubles game will be able to live up to Fu Haifeng and Kai Yun, who of course won the World Championships 4 times. I think perhaps the only pair that have won it more than once, perhaps even twice, but to win it 4 times in men's doubles, an incredible achievement. Zhang Nan's former partner, of course, Fu Haifeng, before he retired.
16-13.
Oh, going over the top, that overplay from Zhang Nan. And Liu Cheng with the air shots just simply mistimed the shuttle.
Play.
Good work from Chai Biao. And a great third shot, dragging Liu Cheng right out of position. Hong Wei with a service error, that one's so short.
Yeah, it's not always an advantage to hit the net court.
Big smash again from Liu Cheng, this time cross court, and easy for Zhang Nan to maintain the pressure. They're 3 points ahead. 3 points for the match and a place in tomorrow's final.
Service over. 16-18.
And once again, the backhand third shot here from Liu Cheng needs a bit of practice.
Yeah, was it the balance or just the technique?
Well, I think he has lost his timing on that shot, and because he must know it's coming. This one was not as hard as the other one has been, but it's normally a shot he would be able to master.
Yeah, good court coverage again from Zhang and Cheng, but
17-18.
another error.
But it's definitely up to Zhang Nan to make the difference here. It's I have the feeling it's not going to come from this man Liu Cheng. He will hit the smashes when he gets the chance, but like the creative stuff and the control stuff has to come from his partner.
Oh, great rally to set up the smash for Zhang Nan, but Choi Biao-Hong Wei's defense like a brick wall at the moment. That one's gone long.
18-4.
Great rally, and I have to give credit to Liu Cheng. He played a crucial cross-court defense in that rally.
Oh, there's a challenge. Confident lead from Liu Cheng. The line judge signalled it out, but then everybody seemed to take a moment to review that one. Let's see what Hawkeye says. Well, so close, you can understand the indecision.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 19.
And
18.
definitely worth getting the call checked at such a crucial point in the game. 18-all.
Well, Cheng and Zhang with the 1 point lead, and every point matters right now. Oh, perfect. What a time for Liu Cheng to find some accuracy.
18.
And he's well set up by his partner, but good spatial awareness there. Finds the gap.
Yeah, like you said, it was Zhang Nan that played the clever shot to push Chai and Hong wide and create the space in that back corner. Liu Cheng serving at match point.
Service over. 19-20.
Match point down, Hong Wei with the serve. It's gone in the net. For second time of asking, Liu Cheng and Zhang Nan have got through to a World Championship final in men's doubles. It was entertaining stuff from the start.
31-17, 31-19.